Test, test, check 1, 2. You know you need unique New York. You know you need unique New York. Does that sound all right? Ah, that's better. You can always tell something's missing when you get isolated results, like AI that's only right for one of your systems. Get AI that can work across your data and applications. Learn more at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we are going to step into our freedom. If you're ready to move, if you're ready to grow, if you're ready to fly, this is the episode for you, and make sure to stay tuned to the very end because we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath to help us align on this message and move forward throughout the day. Something that you can accept is that this moment is for you. Whether you're on your way to school, you're getting ready for work, you're headed home for the day, wherever you find yourself, this moment is for you. You have been ready to grow. You've been looking for ways to grow. You've been researching. You've been putting in the work. This is your time. You do not have to go back to the version of you that started this episode. From this moment on, you can expand. You can fly. You can say, this dream I have is my path. This vision that I have is my reality. These desires that I have are me. You can accept that. Now, that doesn't mean that it changes immediately, the external, but the internal can. In the moment's notice, you can be different. Here's an example. When you go through something difficult, maybe it's loss of a loved one, some tragic news, when something like that happens, you change immediately. You feel a drastic change within yourself. Something external does not have to exist for you to make that change. You can decide right now, you can say, you know what? I'm always going to see the light. I'm always going to see the upside. I'm always going to see how this is benefiting for me. That doesn't mean that when you make that decision, it just happens. No, you are committing to make that decision going forward. It will always be now. So if you're sitting here thinking, I'm going to start this on Monday, I'm going to start this then, I'm going to do this then, guess what? When then comes on the calendar, it's still now. And if you don't have the strength, if you don't have the commitment, the courage to do it now, what is going to change then? Say it with me. I can do this. I am this thing. I am the person that sees the good. I am the person that sees the love. That doesn't mean that everything needs to start being loving and everything needs to start being good to you. And that's where we struggle. We want to be free, but yet we attach ourselves to the result of something. If you are truly an abundant person, no matter what the circumstances, you will, in your being, your point of view, experience the abundance of it. So if something happens that most people say is bad, if you are truly an abundant person, if you are truly someone attached to the light, no matter what it is, you will see it as love and light. You will see it as abundance. You can't just continue to view things from a worldly view. You can't continue to view things as your parents would, as your neighbors would, as your community would. Otherwise, you will have a shared experience with them. And if that's not what you want, if you want to be different, you have to commit to seeing something different. You may not feel it immediately, meaning when something happens and you're trying to find the positive for it, and then you find this one little thing, it's like, well, maybe this saved me from something, and you don't feel it, that's okay. You're learning. You don't know how to do something right the first time. You don't know how to feel in that energy the first time. You have to adjust to it. And that's okay. You are on a journey of experience. So what do you want to free yourself from? Truly. Because it does come at a cost. When you want to free yourself of something in your current experience, it's going to cost you something in your current experience. And you might think, well, yeah, I want to cut this thing out because this thing is bad. Well, you are of that frequency. So when you go to cut that frequency out, not only the thing bad has to go, but everything else that's aligned with that energy. And that's people, places, and things. And that's where most people can't let go. Right? I would love to go through this thing, but I love the people I work with. And that's okay. It's okay to not expand. You don't have to. But if you want to, you have to be aware of these things. I want to go do this event. I want to be this strong. I want to look this way. But gosh, I love these dinners. I love going out with my friends and having a drink. I love this community thing, right? The things that you love are going to be what's hard to let go, not the things that you don't like. Those are easy to recognize. But that's not what's holding you where you're at. It's something that you love that's also in that frequency. So if you're ready to be free, you need to learn to act like it. A truly free being is not tied to the result of any experience. Meaning if you work your butt off to achieve something and the result doesn't happen, the free being still feels like they won, still feels content, still feels excited. Because it's the state of being that it is for them, not the result. If you need something to be a certain way, to feel a certain way, then you are not truly free. You are attached. That doesn't mean we don't chase goals and we don't want to achieve things. Of course we do. Of course, we want to make more money. We want to be in better shape. We want to have fun experiences. We want to, get this reward. Of course, we want to do those things. It's when you need them to feel that way, that's when you're not free. That means you're attached to a certain level of circumstances, a certain level of experience that other things can control. And if you need those other things to work out and they don't, then you are not in your true power. It's hard to take ultimate responsibility for everything. I know it because it's something that I struggle with too. It's difficult to let go of good things to also let go of bad things. It's difficult to say, you know what, I am responsible for this too. Because you know what, the experience wouldn't exist for you if you weren't. If you were having an experience of something, you have to give credit to your responsibility in creating it. Because if you weren't experiencing it, you wouldn't even be aware of it, and thus it wouldn't exist. Your reality is your experience. Yes, we share things in common in these realities. We know what's going on in the news. We know what's going on in the sports teams. We know those shared things, but ultimately, your experience is unique and everything is designed for you. Just as everything's designed for me, everything's designed for my neighbor, everything's designed for everyone uniquely. So how free do you truly want to be? I know you might desire it, but do you want to be? Because you are a set of patterns, a set of actions, a set of thoughts. And that level of freedom that you desire requires a certain level of patterns of thoughts and actions. Do you want to do those things or you just want the result? So many of us just want the result. And I know why. Because we don't want to give up what's comfortable. We don't want to give up what's been serving us. You're not wrong if this has been your life so far. You're not a loser. You're not a failure. You are just you. And if you make all these changes and do all these amazing things, guess what? You're still you. Your worth did not increase. You may feel you're worth more, right? Because your perspective of self changes, but you are valuable no matter what you do. So don't feel that you just have to rise out of obligation to make your life worth having. No, your life is always worth having. No matter what you're doing, you're expanding consciousness. But if you decide to make it different, know that it's a difference, that it's a decision, and that is yours. And guess what? It's never going to be fair. There will always be people that have it easier than you because you're viewing it from your perspective on their road. There will always be people that had it harder than you because you're viewing it from your perspective on their road. Zero in on you only. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm not saying make it all about you. I'm saying align with yourself only. Never compare. Comparison is the thief of joy because what you focus on, your energy goes, your experience goes. So when you focus on how someone else does it, how someone else gets X, then you're truly focusing on the lack of what you don't have. So if you're ready to step into your freedom, take this breath with me. When we breathe in, just slow, steady, collect. As you hold your breath, I want to feel you floating. Feel the ease. Feel the commitment to who you want to be. And then when you exhale, allow anything that no longer resonates with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. I could really feel that. I could feel what it is that you're looking to do. I can see who it is that you wish to become. Just believe it. Show up every single day. Remove the need for the outcome to be how you feel. Align on feeling based upon your actions and thoughts every single day and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there as well. And if you want to make powerful shifts, if you want to tap into this every single day, make sure that you subscribe to that email list because every single day I send an email with this message in a form that you can do in easy steps quickly in the morning to align your mind with breathing exercises, with thought exercises, with go-dos that will help you conquer the day in the way that you want to. So if you want that, make sure you subscribe to that email list. If you're on iTunes or Spotify or any of these other podcast platforms, make sure you go to the description of this episode and click subscribe to the email list, and you will get that every single day. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.